Oh, hi there. Please excuse the mess. It's my young daughter's bedroom, and well, she's not the best at cleaning up her room. You know, the other day I found what I think were the remnants of a pepperoni pizza under her bed, but it might have been a cannoli. You know, with all the mold, it's kind of hard to tell. Kids these days, am I right? Anyway, I'm Tim Jones, and in this week's edition of View from the Bleachers, I'm here to help all you struggling parents out there as you try to gently guide your young, impressionable kids onto the right path to become well-adjusted adults, or at least prevent them from accidentally burning down your house. Ooh, Sarah, what did you do, little girl? Did you set that blaze to that house? Boy, someone's gonna be pretty mad when he gets home from work. Thank goodness it wasn't your house, or you could get in some serious trouble. Don't forget to brush your teeth after dinner, okay, sweetie? You know, I'll explain a secret to successful parenting, especially when you have, well, let's just call them challenging children. Don't give up quite yet. More on the other side. Make no mistake, being a parent is hard, sometimes exhausting. If there's one thing I've learned as a parent, it's that in the end, your kids will crush your dreams, ignore your advice, join a biker gang, and blame you for everything. But if there's a second thing that I've learned, it's that you need to stay positive. I can't stress this enough. You know, outside of my immediate family, I am widely considered a parenting expert. In fact, my latest book, called A Positive Parent's Guide to Loving Your Child, even if they are an evil, twisted, unmotivated, narcissistic, demon seed hellion who will never amount to anything, is helping millions of frustrated parents around the globe deal with their own challenging child. And the key? Remain positive at all times. It's easier than you might think. And this week I'm going to dip into Dr. Tim's mailbag to share how you can successfully apply my powerful, patent-pending positive parenting process to help your own challenging children blossom into almost 1/4 of their God-given potential. Let's get started. Dear Dr. Tim, I'm a single mother of a challenging 16-year-old named Melanie. Lately, Melanie has morphed from a loving, conscientious student into an impossible-to-manage, moody high school drama queen. Here's a picture of her now. I can live with her 11 body piercings and even her 25-inch boa constrictor tattoo that slithers up her thigh. But my former straight-A student's grades have plummeted. All she does anymore is bitch about me on TikTok, thanks to her boyfriend named Chainsaw. This is a photo of her new boyfriend. She now plans to become a circus roadie and insists that I call her by her circus name, Viper. What can I do to steer Viper back on track? Signed, At Wit's End in Wilton. Well, dear Witless, my oh my, you sure have your hands full, I can see. I imagine you're rather anxious about your precious Weitmeister's newfound identity and career aspirations to be a carny. But it's important to remain calm and positive. While she may currently despise you as much as, well, I despise Brussels sprouts, before long she will probably bear Chainsaw's love child and settle down as a mother herself, most likely in some flea-bitten Mexican border town, cohabitating in a raggedy, torn army surplus tent in the middle of the desert with a 57-year-old alcoholic clown named Chuckles, once Chainsaw dumps her for sword-swallowing girl. Then she'll have plenty of time to appreciate how great a mom you were and realize that in retrospect, you were right about the danger of doing so many drugs. She just needs some time to find herself. And once she's spent a few years behind bars for dealing crack to minors, your little angel will come hitchhiking back home to the nest. Give her a little time, and by little time I mean approximately 15 years. And as for your concerns about her addiction to TikTok, well, sadly, there's no known cure. Okay. Dear Dr. Tim, My 9-year-old boy Travis has serious anger management issues. Here's a photo of my dear, sweet, but increasingly scary little boy. He's been sent to the principal's office 7 times in the past 4 months, most recently for shooting the teacher's pet hamster, Chewbacca, the length of the classroom using his homemade slingshot. Yesterday, while pitching in a Little League game, he deliberately beamed 4 batters. 2 of them were on his own team. He seems obsessed with punching things and shouting about how I'm the worst father in the world because I won't let him watch the Friday the 13th marathon on the Blood and Gore channel. The other day, he tried to set fire to our car just because I told him he was too young to drive the car. How can I help him deal with his anger issues? Signed, Losing It in Las Vegas. Dear loser, wow. I can clearly sense your understandable pride in your son's throwing accuracy. Wow. He shows lots of potential to go far as a pitcher. Now be sure to encourage that talent. And he constructed that slingshot all by himself? Sounds like quite the young civil engineer in the making. I would not be too concerned about his temper tantrums. This is very common for boys of his age who possess latent sociopathic tendencies. Given his love of animals and a passion for shooting things across large venues, perhaps you should introduce Travis to Viper. I'll bet she can get him a job in the circus, getting shot out of a cannon. Stay positive. And the fact that he has a fascination with fire could actually be a good thing. It could be a sign he'll grow up and have a promising career as a brave firefighter and save countless lives. Either that or he could become an arsonist. It could go either way, if you ask me. Yeah. Finally, I see nothing wrong with his obsession for slasher movies. He will learn valuable insights about human anatomy and the cardiovascular system. You know, that could come in handy someday in a possible future career as an EMT or a psychopath. Dear Dr. Tim, here's a photo of my beautiful 6-year-old boy. His name is Ernest. Lately, he has taken to flushing things down the toilet. It started innocently enough, flushing marshmallows and such. But lately, he's been taking this to an alarming level. Recently, he's flushed my wife's engagement ring down the toilet, and last week he flushed my brand new iPhone. I was furious with him. I don't mind saying. I'm starting to get nervous. Nobody has seen Ernest's pet turtle, Bubbles, anywhere since yesterday. Should I be worried? Signed, Worried in Fort Worth. Well, dear Fort Worthless, first of all, what possessed you to name your son Ernest? You know who else is named Ernest? This guy. No wonder your kid has issues. But don't worry. Stay calm and remain positive. Be sure to support and encourage his fascination with plunging things down the toilet. This actually could be a sign that he has a latent interest in a career in plumbing. And plumbers make very good incomes, especially these guys who charged me a bundle for repairs and only made everything worse. I will never hire them again. Also, I would commend your son on his efforts to give Bubbles his freedom. It's just like that film, Free Willy. I don't mind saying, I cried at the end when Willy was set free. By now, I'm sure Bubbles is happily swimming with the fishes. Forget I said that last part, okay? Well, that's all the time I have today. My wife brought to my attention just now that our teenage daughter has put our 3 cats up for sale on eBay, posting, buy Buddy and Zippy for $100 and we'll throw in Monster for free. She already has a possible buyer. Don't get mad, Tim. Keep it together. Stay positive. Right. I must compliment her on her concise marketing ad copy. I see a successful career in advertising in that kid's future. I'm quite positive. Well, that's the view from the Bleachers. I'm Tim Jones, and remember, stay positive, no matter what your kids do to try to drive you insane.